Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Wiseman Banda. Today I want to share with you why it's important to teach children the correct letter formation. The importance of teaching children to form letters correctly. Teaching proper letter formation is an important part of a child's early education for a number of reasons. There are several reasons why we need to teach children the correct letter formation. Because as a child comes from home, and then you just say, okay, copy this in your books. A child will write according to how you just interpret it. And as such, you find that the whole class, they'll have several handwritings, different way of writing it. And that's the reason why you find some of the letters are written the other way around, some even upside down. That's how the child is understanding or interpreting it. But there's the importance of why we should teach children correct letter formation. The first reason, it improves legibility. It improves legibility. When a child forms letters correctly, their writing becomes more legible and easier to read. When there's proper way of writing letters, even the writing, the reading itself becomes very easy. This is particularly important as they begin to write longer words. As they're starting writing, they have to write maybe 2-letter words, 3-letter words, but as they go on, they'll need to write longer words, sentences, or paragraphs. So if a child doesn't know the correct letter, the way of forming letters, the child will spend a lot of time struggling to form one letter. As a result, he might not even end up finishing the work. By the time you say it's 40 minutes, it's done for a period, or 30 minutes, or whatever time you have given them. Number 2, improved motor skills, improves fine motor skills. Correct letter formation improves fine motor skills, such as dexterity and control, which are important for overall development of letter writing. So, fine motor skills are enhanced. This is understanding that when a child is looking at the letter, how the mind and the hands are coordinating. He has to look at the image of a letter on the board. The brain must absorb it, interpret it, and then signals are sent to the hand, and then the hand writes it. Fine motor skills. Number 3, better handwriting. When a child has learned or mastered the correct letter formation, this leads to better handwriting, which can enhance the child's overall confidence in their writing abilities. Because the work will be neat. As a result, the child will be encouraged, will have self-esteem, confidence will rise up. Number 4, better memory retention. Children who have learned the correct letter formation are more likely to remember how to form each letter. What is the importance of that? It's that they will not do constant referencing. How do we write it? They will not be stressed to think about, how do I write this letter A? How do I write letter B? They'll just flow. As a result, the writing becomes automatic. There'll be automatic letter writing. Number 5, which is the last for this list, is that improved reading skills. Correct letter formation has been also linked to improved reading skills. As a result, even the remembering, the child will remember letters correctly. All in all, teaching proper letter formation is a crucial step in the helping children develop the skills they need for successful reading and writing. It lays the foundation for the future academic success and has to build self-confidence in their abilities. If these 5 points have helped you in one or the other, I invite you to consider subscribing to this channel so that each time I post a new video, you'll be notified about it. In the meantime, let's go on the board and see the exact way of how to form letters of the alphabet. Okay, so one of the difficulties that teachers for the early learners have is that they have no proper guidance on how to teach letter formation, and that most of the institutions, both private and public, do not have a handwriting policy. The policy guides what type of handwriting should be adopted. That should be adopted as an institution. So as a result, there is this just free flow. However, whichever way you write, that will be it. The teacher has a different handwriting. Student A up to the rest students are different. But let's look at the correct way of writing the correct letters. Let's start with letter A, and capital letter A. Capital letter A has strokes like this. You start from the top, come down, on top, down. Then another stroke here. So where there is lines, the letter A has to sit on the lines like this. It has to be like that. You start from the top here, come down. Another top, down, then across. So for small letter A, you write like this. You write like you are writing a circle or a C, like you're writing a C. It sits on the line, it goes up and down and a little bit of a tail. That's how you write letter A. But you see that where children are not taught to write small letter A, others will start like this, then they go this way, and they will put the tail like this, which is very wrong. And that will consume a lot of time for the children to write a word. Others will start down here, up there, then they will do like that. It looks like letter A, but the way it has been formed is very wrong. Let's go to letter B. We're now looking at how to correctly form letter B. The book has lines like this. So start with the capital letter B. Capital letter B, let's just start with the stroke. From top down. Even when you are teaching the children to write, you say top down. And a little bit of a circle, the other way, like this. So it has to be top, down, round a bit, and round a bit. Then for small letter B, you start from the top line, it comes down up to onto this other line, the bottom line. Then E, and the second the middle. So that's one way of forming letter B. So if children are not taught, you see that how to write capital letter B, others will start, then they'll put it like this. For this one, others will start like this. Yes, it looks like a B, but it's not the correct way of writing letter B. Let's go to letter C. How to correctly form letter C. Letter C starts somewhere here, while there's a dot here. From there, it goes to the top line, it comes down, and go and curve in again like this. So for small letter C, it is half the line. Remember, all small letters are half the capital letter. They have this. So they have to be in the middle. All the small letters, they start on the middle line. On the middle line. You find that some kids writing small letter C, it's also maybe 3/4 of the line, like this, which is wrong. It must be half the capital letter. Half the capital letter is a small letter. Let's move on to how to correctly form letter D. How to correctly form letter D. Letter D starts with a stroke from the top down, like this. It hits the top line and the bottom line. Then it goes like this. Then small letter D, you start, as I said, it must be half the line there. It starts like this. Up, down, and the stroke. So we're saying it starts this way, then it goes up, then it comes down, and the stroke there. That's how we form correctly letter D. In the absence of these instructions, the children will write like this. Very, very wrong. So it's very important to teach our children the correct letter formation. Let's go to the next letter, E. How to correctly form letter E. The way we form letter E, you start with a stroke from top down. Then you start from the top here, like this. That's the correct way of forming letter E. And the small letter E is formed like this. Remember, a small letter is half this line. It's half of this. You can see it curves in here. It goes like this. It forms a cave there. You start from the middle. You go to your right, up, round, touch the bottom line, and up again a little bit. This is the correct way of forming letter E. Next, we go to how to form correct letter F. Letter F, the correct way of forming letter F. Like letter E, F also starts from the top, coming down there. Then it goes like this. So, small letter F, remember, it's half the line. And the F has a tail, supposed to sit on another line. It comes from here, goes down, sits on a line, left to right. That is the correct way of forming letter F. Shall we go to how to form correct letter G? Letter G, correct way of forming letter G. It starts somewhere here, like letter C, on this spot. Then it goes to the top line, sits on the line, goes up like this. This is the correct way of forming letter G. And the small letter G, half of it comes like this, up. It has a tail and it sits on this line here and also sits on the other line. That or this is the correct way of forming letter G. You start from here, you go up, you start from there, you go up, round, there you go. And here you start with the G, you start here, you start here, you come this way, up and down. So you start like this. That's the correct way of forming letter G. Capital letter H, you start top, down, left to right, top, down, left to right. This is a capital letter H. Top, down, left to right, left to right. Then a small letter H, start from the top, down, up, and round again. So the child does not lift the pencil once he starts writing. It's top, down, up, and round. That is small letter H. Let's go to I. Letter I is written in such a manner as this one. You put left to right on the line, top line, down, and another left to right line. That's I. I repeat, the child starts writing left to right on the top line. Then he goes down, then he top left to right. That is small or capital letter I. Let's look for capital letter I or small letter I. Letter I, half of the line, remember? It ends on half, top, down, half the line, and the dot on top. Up, down, and the dot on top. So it's half the line. Let's do letter J for now, not to make this video too long. Then I'm going to do the next part to continue with the other letters. For now, I'm going to do J as our last letter for this episode. Then I'm going to continue. But if you are enjoying, you are learning something, please consider subscribing to this channel to be notified. If you have any comments, please drop it in the comment section. Then I promise to respond to each and every one of you. Thank you. J. How to correctly form letter J? Letter J is formed, you start from the top line. You put a line left to right. Then you come down and the middle of this line. You reach the bottom line, then you curve in like this. So you stand left to right, middle, down, you curve it. It must be curved all the time. And for small letter J, half the line, it crosses the other line, it sits on the other line here, and the dot on top. Half the line, down, crosses the line to the other line, and the dot on top. Until the next episode, when I continue from this session, my name is Wiseman, the reading and writing expert. It's bye for now.